Welcome to Yoga with Cordelia, yogaing for health and well-being. Welcome to Yoga with Cordelia. Today we're doing a restorative class targeting the lower back. You will need either a bolster or some cushions and a strap or a belt for this practice. Listen to your body. Don't do anything that causes any pain. We will start in a wide-legged supported child's pose, big toes to touch, knees as wide as the mat or closer together if that's not comfortable, and then fold forward over your bolster or cushions. You want your torso to be supported high enough so there is no pain in the lower back. You may feel a sensation in the lower back or groin, but it must not be painful. Turn your head to one side onto the cushion and send deep breaths to the lower back. Inhale and exhale. Keep breathing. Turn your head to the other side and continue breathing deeply, focusing on the breath coming in and going out. Try not to let your mind wander. Just keep focusing on the breathing. We're here for 10 breaths in total. Slowly walk your hands back, lifting yourself up. Remove the cushion and come forward onto your front. Forearms parallel, pressing into the yoga mat. Elbows bent under the shoulders. Fingers spread wide. Extend your tailbone towards your heels and imagine pulling your chest forwards. Sphinx is a chest opener as well as a back bend. If you feel any pinching in your lower back, slide your arms further forward. Breathe deep breaths, sending the breath to the lower spine. Five more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Then carefully come onto your back. You'll need your strap now. So lying on your back, knees bent, feet on the mat. Raise the right foot and place the strap around the ball of the right foot. Extend your right leg upwards as far as is comfortable. You may be limited by tight hamstrings at the back of the thigh or tight lower back muscles. If it feels okay, you can straighten the left leg. We're here for 10 breaths, so don't rush into the stretch. With time, on the exhales, you may be able to straighten your leg a little further, or if it is straight, you may be able to pull it towards you, towards your head, a little closer. Breathing deeply. Notice the sensations in the body and send the breath to where you feel the sensations the most. Mindfully release the strap, bend the knee and place the right foot on the mat, knee bent, and then place the strap around the ball of the left foot. If it feels good, straighten the right leg and breathe. You'll notice that my left knee is much more bent on this side, and that is because it's the left side of my lower back that is pulling. But with time, the muscles start to give, and I can gently straighten my leg further on each exhale. Inhale, and on an exhale, see if you can go just a little bit deeper. Keep breathing. Relax the arms as much as possible. There is some arm strength in this because you're holding onto the strap. Carefully release the strap, bend the left knee, then hug the left knee in and then bring the right knee in. Rock side to side, gently massaging the lower back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Find some stillness, and if it feels okay, on an exhale, bring your nose to knee. Recline child's pose, breathing deeply here. Really hug those knees in, curling into a ball. Then carefully lower the head and shoulders back down. Feet on the mat. Knees bent, feet parallel, hip width apart. We're coming into supported bridge. Inhale, lift the tailbone high enough so you can place your cushion or block underneath the sacrum and then lower back down onto it. You can keep your knees bent or straighten your legs, which will give the hip flexors a nice stretch. Your body will tell you what you want to do. Arms can be by your side or overhead. Find what feels nice for your body. Deep breaths here, sending the breath to wherever you are feeling the sensations the most. Inhaling and exhaling. Keep your focus on the breath. Bring your arms back down if they're overhead. Bend the knees, lift the tailbone to remove your props. Keeping the knees bent, feet flat on the mat, shift your hips to the right and drop your knees to the left. Arms out to the side. And if you want a nice chest stretch, bend the elbows to 90 degrees. If your knees don't reach the floor, place a couple of cushions under the knees. If you want more of a stretch, then cross the right thigh over the left thigh. Deep belly breaths here. Both shoulders should be grounded on the mat. You want to make sure your right shoulder isn't lifting off. Inhale, exhale, keep breathing. Navel into the spine and carefully bring the knees back up. Shift the hips to the left and drop the knees to the right. Remember, you can support your knees with cushions, bringing the floor up to you. And if you want more, you can cross the left thigh over the right. It may feel different on this side. Just because you did one thing on one side doesn't mean it's right for the second side. I haven't crossed my thigh over on this side because it's too much of a pull on my left lower back. It'll be too much of an intense sensation. Deep belly breaths here. This is a great stretch for the lumbar spine, but this also gently compresses the abdominal area and can help with digestion. Focusing on the breath, coming in and going out. Navel into the spine and carefully bring one knee up, followed by the other knee. Recenter yourself on the mat and then let's come into Shavasana. Either legs out long, feet as wide as the mat, taking up space, or if your lower back is talking to you, knees bent, feet as wide as the mat, and then let the knees drop in together. Arms out to the side, palms up. Let your breathing return to its normal rhythm. Just noticing the breath coming in and going out through the nostrils. If any thoughts pop into your head, try not to engage with them. Just let them pass by like clouds drifting across the sky. Bring some movement back into your feet and hands. Rotate the wrists, rotate the ankles, stretch up overhead. Lovely, lovely stretch. Bend the knees in, roll onto one side. bring yourself up into any comfortable seat of your choice. Keeping the eyes closed, arms stretched up overhead, palms to touch, bringing all that positive energy down into your heart centre, thanking yourself for taking this time to nurture your body. Namaste. If you have enjoyed this class, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment and click the subscribe button below.